Please don't fear me, because I know what.
What's up, guys? It's Mr. Narius T here with a gameplay from that green-red deck that I did a land tech on earlier. A deck tech, not a land tech. And just going to try it out, see how it works. And I really like this deck, so I think it's going to work very well. I like this opening hand. I have 2 creatures and a Venturing Gear and a Taurimorphic Expanse, so I have a lot of damage in hand. Now, I'm on the draw here, and that really influenced a little bit because I really want to draw a 2-mana creature because that just gives me so much more gas. And here I draw a Force, which is not bad. In case I draw the green Snapping Gnarlid, I want to be able to play that. So I'm not really upset about that Force, plus all my lands are miniature giant growths on most of my creatures. So I really enjoy drawing lands sometimes. Not as much as I often do in this deck because we do run quite a heavy mana base of 24 lands. But here he plays a Windscrod Crag, which tells me he's in at least red-white. I was thinking he was red-white-blue, and there we go, guys. Drew the plated Geopede. Sometimes you're lucky and just get there. So we're going to run out the plated Geopede here because that allows us to do so much damage. I said that it's the most iconic landfall card, and it is for good reason. If this looks like I'm playing the original Zendikar Limited with a turn 1 Venturing Gear and a turn 2 Geopede, and it's just one of the reasons why I love the Zendikar format. I love drafting double Worldwake as well. Worldwake was extremely fun, but enough of the past. Here he plays a Crowing Skyguard, so now I know he's in red-white heroic. What I don't know now is if he's the enchantment-based one, or there's a deck that I've seen run around that is just mostly instants and sorceries. But here I decided not to equip up my plated Geopede with my Venturing Gear, and instead decided to just play a land, attack, and play my Valakut Predator. With heroic, they usually Voltron up. And Voltron is a term that they put a lot of enchantments or a lot of cards into one creature to kill you with one creature. So I want to go wide of this Voltron-y type deck because he will most likely be able to block with impunity on any single creature that I try to build up like he does, especially since I don't have enchantments and I don't get 1/1 counters for targeting. And here we go. He has an enchantment-based one, so he plays Madcap skills, +3/+0 Menace. He's going to hit me for 5 here. Excuse me. And that's a very big flying threat right now. The good news is we can out-damage him. Yes, we can out-damage a 5/3 flyer Menace because of a Venturing Gear and our landfalls getting +2/+2 plus another +2/+2 from a Venturing Gear. And here I'm going to get 2 landfall triggers for each of my landfall having permanents. So I'm going to get 2, 4, 6, 12 extra damage off of this land alone. So this is showing the strength this deck has, is if you are not disrupted, you can do so much damage. I mean, just ridiculous amounts of damage. And I almost made a mistake here and clicked OK without sacking my Taurimorphic Expanse. But we attack here. We put him down to 3. He went from 18 to 3 on turn 4. And we get to play another plated Geopede, which pretty much means if he does not remove one of our creatures and play another creature, he's dead. And he plays God Willing here, and he makes a mistake here by playing God's Willing. Not because that's a bad card. No, that's a great card. His mistake is he chose Protection from red, which, in case you didn't know, removes any enchantments of that color because it now has protection. If it gains protection, it can no longer be enchanted by anything of that color. So he just concedes here, knows he makes a mistake, and knew he's dead. It's unfortunate he did that. Sideboarding. I know that I want to bring in Gut Shots and Naturalizes for his enchantments and for his 1 toughness heroic creatures that if I can just get them before they get rolling, I can set him back because he might keep a 1 creature hand. So that's what we're going to do, and then I'll see you again for the next game, guys. Thank you.